most important thing you should know about real witches is this. Listen very carefully.
The witch stalks the child like a hunter stalking a bird in the forest. Then flames leap. Oil, oil. Rat howl. Skin shrivels. And the child disappears. A witch is always born. She may even be your lovely school teacher.
My grandmother was a wonderful storyteller. Are you really being truthful, Grandmama?
Witches! Witches hate children. They hate children with a red, hot, sizzling hatred that is more red, hot, and sizzling than any other hatred.
Why?
Just because. My God, you won't last long in this world if you don't know how to spot a real witch when you see one. First, a witch is certain always to be wearing gloves. She is thin, curvy claws. Second, a witch is always bald and always wears a wig to hide her baldness. Witches have slightly larger nose holes than ordinary people, and their spit is as blue as a bilberry. Would you like a puff of my cigar?
I'm only 7, Grandmama.
So? As Ezra Scarlett once said, but what's important isn't the magic. It's the heart of the wielding things.
In this story, the little girl has always been taught of witches and just might get to meet them. The Witches by Roald Dahl. When there were only 3 weeks of summer left, my grandma got very ill. The doctor explained that although pneumonia is not normally a dangerous illness, when a person is more than 80 years old, it can be very dangerous. Take your grandchild to a hotel on the coast. The sea air there is just what you need. Toot toot! He said toot toot. And my grandma would not stop talking about
Witches! Witches hate children.
So my grandma and I boarded a train and went off to the Hotel Magnificent. And what a magnificent place it was. Doo-doo.
Yes, a rather interesting case. There was a young boy picnicking off the coast with his family. He dived down into the water and stayed down for an unusually long time. And when he came up, he wasn't himself anymore.
What was it, Grandma?
He was a porpoise.
A what?
A porpoise.
A porpoise?
Yes, a porpoise. You know, like a dolphin.
What can I say? The old lady was my mother's mother, and I absolutely adored her. Anyway, the train stopped, we got our things, and decided to settle into the hotel.
Remember, a witch is always bald and wears long white gloves. But most of all, remember that each year the witches of each separate country meet up and receive a lecture from the grand high witch of all the world. She's all-powerful and without mercy. Well, aren't you coming inside?
No way, Grandma. I wandered downstairs in search of a secret spot. The hotel was like a maze of public rooms. Working out, violin, naked. Oh! At the end of it, I came to double doors. There was a large notice board.
RSPCC meeting, strictly private. This room is reserved for the annual meeting of the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children.
Okay. I tiptoed to the back room and settled behind a big screen, when suddenly, I heard voices of the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children. They came streaming in. How many were there? I guess around 200, and pretty too.
Your grandness, your grandness.
Yay!
Shut up. You may remove your gloves. You may remove your wig.
fry their skin. Each and every one of you will be going out and you will be buying sweet shops. Sweet shops. Bish them, swoosh them, bash them, mash them, and every sweet in your shop will be filled with my very latest and greatest magic formula. Formula 86, Mouse Maker. Oh, chucks magic powder. Say eat up and say it louder. Glamour full of sticky face. Send them home still guzzling sweet. A girl feels sick and grows out pale. She yells, hey look, I've been on a tail. A boy who's standing next to her screams, help, I think I'm growing fur. Another shouts, do you look like these? There's whiskers growing on our cheeks. Four tiny lips begin to sprout from everybody round about. And all at once and all at thrice. There are no children, only mice. Our meeting is over. At 8 o'clock, all of you will assemble in the dining room for supper. But remember, we are the lovely deities of the RSPCC. Sisters? Wait. I looked around and saw a hideous bearded and powder witch's face staring down at me. Now for a little medicine. Look. The Grand High Witch poured the entire contents of the little bottle down my throat. I grabbed the bottle of the Grand High Witch's mouse maker formula and ran off as fast as I could. But suddenly, I started to change. I felt as though tiny needles were forcing their way out through the surface of my skin. And somebody was turning a screw. And suddenly I felt like it was a balloon. And somebody was twisting the top of the balloon and twisting, and the balloon was getting larger and larger. And soon I was going to burst. So I ran off. Without grabbing the Grand High Witch's mouse maker formula first. And then I thought about something she said. Don't forget to report to the dining room at 8 o'clock sharp or something. So I scurried to the kitchen, where I found myself above the witch's seat, simmering in a large bowl. Mice! Mice everywhere! I'll set the mouse grab if you please, and here I have a piece of cheese. Come on. No, I don't want it. Come on. No, I don't want it. Eat me. Now, mouse grabs some of every chop goes. Snippy snip. Snappy snap. Snippy snip. Snappy snap. A note about the witches. Real witches live in ordinary houses and dress in ordinary clothes. They look very much like ordinary women. For all you know, a real witch might be living right next door. Or she just might be that bright-eyed woman who sat next to you on the bus this morning. It is nearly impossible to tell if a woman is a real witch or not. You look very